Well, listen, there's a lot of games and we could get to a lot of things. I'm going to
Three
make
sacks.
some snarky comments here, and then there's one last game that I want to cover. Bengals may lose every game moving forward. Joe Burrow might be out of the league in a few years. Bo Nix continues the what is that? The tradition of shitty quarterbacks in Denver. Thank you very much. The Lions actually showed some grit, and the Rams are going to be without Puka Nacua for the next 4 weeks as he goes on IR. That's going to hurt. The Rams season probably not going to go very well, but they're
Yeah, not too high. Not too high expectations for the Rams.
the one game that I want to get to is because we now have a separate fan on this podcast, the Raiders.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
They're like 70 million dollars underneath the cap space, and the Chargers still came out with a 12-point victory over the Raiders, who are now also going to be competing with the Bengals and the Panthers for the completely defeated season.
Yeah, you can't go completely defeated if you don't lose game one. That's just kind of the how we were looking to get off, right? It was just shitty all the way around. There's not much else to say. I mean
Oh,
the
there's plenty to
fucking
say. There's
There's
plenty to
plenty.
say.
There's
Oh, I mean,
plenty to
there's
say.
plenty to say, but I mean, to put
Starting
it
fights,
plainly, it was
starting
shit.
fights on the field because your team's trash and playing like shit and you're
Hey, I'm all for
frustrated.
fights. I'm all for
Like,
fights. Shit gets
and
chippy. It is
yeah,
what it
that's
is.
that's that. You know how we say? I just said in the Chiefs show, Chiefs are gonna chief in certain situations. Like
Raiders are
we
gonna
had an
rate it.
input. Fuck you, Ty Bob.
The
But yeah,
fucking Raiders just suck ass
fuck you,
so
Tommy
bad.
too. They're
Yeah.
the Raiders are gonna Raider, and they're in a way where they're gonna get penalized. They're gonna get in fights. They're gonna do stupid shit on the field. Uh, I like Max Crosby as a competitor, but sometimes his attitude can get in the way, and he can be an instigator. And the rest of the team following suit, with actions like that, I feel like can lead to just things that the Raiders are known for. So, but they got Antonio Pierce got out coached completely by John Harbaugh, and I think John Harbaugh got, or is it John or Jim? I'm so
Jim,
it's Jim.
that
God,
is a
I'm fine.
fine. Yeah.
I'm taking it.
John is
I'm
in
taking it.
Baltimore.
But who cares? Jim, I think really is like the MVP of the Charger situation right now because he's working with next to nothing. They kept Justin Herbert and some pieces on the offensive line as far as that offense goes, but like he's the guy that deserves all the credit in my opinion in Los Angeles right now.
Yeah, well, and just in true fashion, Tommy's computer takes a dump for the second time this recording session after my computer also took a dump in the middle of recording, which is why it also probably sounds weird. So we're going to end this one here, just like the Raiders season is ending in week one and how our podcast is ending to finish off week one recap, and Tommy's not going to be here to finish it off. I mean, this is
Dumpster fire
just a
podcast when we were talking about a dumpster fire team.
it just happens. It happens. So Tommy, I hope you listen back to this. Tommy's family, who are all Raiders fans, I hope you're all listening to this too, because dumpster fire all around, just like for your favorite team. Listen, we'll be back next week as or I guess we'll be back this week. We'll be back this week as we talk about all the happenings that's going to be going down in week
It's the
two,
next week of the
especially.
NFL season. It's
Not yet, not yet. We're till it's Monday.
I'm saying when we come back, it'll be the
Be
next
the
week of
next.
the NFL
Fair
season.
enough.
So I think
Fair
that
enough.
might be what you're getting at.
Until next time, go Chiefs.
Jeez.